Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Rory and I am a pianist, a teacher and a writer. I have with me this little parcel from the ABRSM. So many of you may know the ABRSM board. It's a board that's very renowned. It's been running for many years now. Really exceptional board. Most of my students do ABRSM exams, so genuinely very excited to see what is new really, what is new with the new syllabus for the ABRSM. So what we're going to do today is take a look at the new initial grade. So this is the new syllabus. I'm kind of curious to see what's going to happen with this initial grade because it just seems, I don't know, it just seems a little bit different from what the ABRSM normally do. But of course other boards, I'm thinking mainly of Rock School here, have a debut exam. So debut exam, I should explain, is for those who want to take an exam before they do their grade 1. Of course, the ABRSM already have something a little bit like that. They've got a prep test, but the prep test seems to be really designed for quite younger students and not so much for adults, whereas something like this seems to me like it could be designed to just sort of bridge that gap between being a beginner and then being grade 1 as an adult. Skills have been revised as well. And so the idea is really that I'm going to just open it up and see what's new, have a little play through. If you have any comments as we go along, then please feel free to comment. I'm kind of interested to hear what you guys think about some of these pieces, about which ones you really like, about which ones maybe you don't like. Are you thinking of taking an initial grade? Is it a fad? I don't know. But anyway, here we go. Okay, so this is what we have. We've initial grade here at the top. So yeah, definitely a bit of a contrast here. Okay, so taking a little look through, we could get stuck into the scales first. We're not gonna get stuck into the scales first. Maybe in lessons and stuff we'll do that first, but let's give it a play through. Taking my watch off, try not to practice with a watch on. Also just trying to watch out for my posture here because the lockdown stuff has, honestly, it just wreaks havoc with posture. I think it has to be kind of a bit tongue-in-cheek, you know. It's this tierce to Picardy at the end is just, you know, so sad. You don't really expect it to go to the major here, but okay, all right, yeah. It's cute. It is cute. That's a nice piece, it's really full of atmosphere. Forgive my sight reading, by the way, I haven't seen this before, this is the first time I'm looking at this. But I can see there's really interesting colours you can bring out there, and really fantastic to see that there's a pedal marking at the very end of this piece. Also really leading on to Bach inventions, Bach's sinfonias, preludes and fugues, all these really wonderful contrapuntal writing. So right from the word go, you're getting this in this initial book, which is just fantastic. I really like the title of this next piece, Dodgems. Oh, that's fun. I got to play this one again. Yeah, I really like the metric manipulation in this piece. So metric manipulation is whenever you expect to hear a strong beat on the first beat of the bar. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But here it just feels a little bit more sort of lumbering sometimes. But yeah, I mean, to cut a long story short, you've got your C major scale. I'm sure there's loads of tutorials on this stuff already, really. D minor, C major country motion, arpeggios, C major, D minor, done. Okay, so that's really easy. So look, that's it for the initial grade. So my initial thoughts are, so this seems to make a really good concept in the sense that it's bridging the gap between beginner and grade 1. In concept and in theory, I think that's really good. So I also like the way the pieces are ordered, and it seems to me like there's something in there for everyone, in the sense that if you're an adult learner and you want pieces that are a little bit more learned, then there are pieces like that. I mean, like the Gavotte, I mean, like the marching song, those sorts of pieces, and yet at the same time there are also pieces there that are good fun, pieces like This Old Man, like Dodgems. I mean, I don't know about you, I flippin' love Dodgems, it was brilliant. So maybe you'll enjoy playing that one as well. On the other hand, I think that the cons to this particular idea are that it's still quite a challenging book of repertoire for people who are wanting something a little easier potentially than grade 1. A lot of these pieces seem to me as though they could be in the grade 1 syllabus. So the ABRSM said that they are still working on the syllabus for grade 1, so this didn't arrive with the package today. So I'm not, I suppose, in a position to make a really fair comparison there. Maybe the grade 1 pieces are a little bit more challenging. But I did expect this to be a little bit easier than it is. In terms of the ones that I think are my personal favourites, I really like A Marching Tune by Dorothy, Parke. I really like The Lost Bone. I really like Dodgems. So yeah, those are my 3 favourite ones. So what are your 3 favourite ones? Are you thinking of taking the initial test? If you are thinking of taking it, yeah, let me know what you think then. If you'd like to make a comment down below in the box. So yeah, there's some of my main thoughts on this initial grade. I'm making a course on this initial grade. This is my first time looking at these books. But if you check the box below, there will be a course which is designed to work alongside your current lessons as an addition, as something to bolster your learning, just to give you that little bit of extra confidence going into your initial test, your initial exam. At the same time, the course can be used by itself as well, whichever you prefer, but it's definitely something that will really help with your learning. So if you'd like to try that out, please give that a click below.